Hey, hello. How is everyone? I'm just trying to make sure that I'm actually live. I swear, I'm such an old lady when it comes to stuff. How is everybody doing today? Did everybody watch Holly? Let's see. Yep, there I am. Okay. I'm just going to put it over here into the group. I still haven't figured out how to um, use StreamYard into a group, so I have to share it. Okay. Hey, twin. Hey, Callie. I'm always excited about the Creative Course Collab because I think it is such an amazing thing that Amanda's doing, giving creatives an opportunity to learn from each other, to teach each other, and add an amazing value. So I am honored to be a part of it. Let's see, you can't really tell. I have my project on the wall. This is my project for the course right here. Hey Sheila, thanks for tuning in. And you can see it's a collage background, and then we did the sugar skull. I tried to make it like a sugar skull makeup on a real person, not just a sugar skull. So it's kind of like that. It's one of my favorite things to do is draw faces, as you can see behind me. So, oh yeah, you know what? There we go. I did a banner here trying to get it to where you could see that. I'm new to StreamYard, so hopefully it's all good. Thanks, Cindy. Thank you. Hey. Okay, you guys. So what I'm going to do today, I'll switch the cameras here, but I'm going to do some paper crafts. I have been doing these, like you use a piece of 12 by 12 scrapbook paper, and it's basically like a signature, but I've put eyelets in the spine. Here's another one and another one. They're just fun. These are kind of garden themed. This one is just autumn colors. But I've been doing this lavender. And I'm not usually a huge purple person. And I seen this Decoupage Queen lavender scrapbook kit, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna try that. So I made this cover, but we'll make one of those together, and then we'll put the signature in, and we'll just play as long as we have time to play. Hope that sounds good to everybody. So it's two-sided scrapbook paper. And when you're doing it, if you're doing something like this, you have to kind of think about, like, let me find one here. There's one, it's this one. Nope, of course now I can't find it. There's some that just won't work because you'll end up with somebody upside down. So like this one where there's this lady here, if I did it this way and folded it, then it wouldn't be right. And if I did it this way and folded it, it would work. But then it just depends on whether or not you want to lose your picture there. So the one that I decided I was okay with losing some of the stuff is this one. Or no, this one. Because you can cut all that out for tags and stuff. So I love this paper, and there's decoupage paper for all of it too. It's just gorgeous. And like I say, I'm usually not drawn to purple. So our spine is going to be 1/4 inch. So this is 12 by 12 paper. So I'm going to go 1/8 on one side. And you guys, I lost my score thing that came with this scoreboard. I don't know, a minute after I got the scoreboard. Exactly 1 minute after I got home that day. And I have found that these IOD transfer things work pretty good. The end of my pen works decent. You have to have a something that's, you know, small enough to get in there, and also not too sharp to actually cut your paper when you're trying to just score it. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Sandra. I appreciate that so much, guys. I hope that everybody's having a good Sunday. It's lunchtime here for me, and I'm thinking, I should have taken some time to scarf down some lunch. Right now I'm hungry. So I'm going to do 1/2 inch. Since this paper is really pretty strong, but doing this, you could leave it like this, but having this fold down kind of strengthens it, because it is just scrapbook paper. There's no board or anything like that in here. No cereal box. This is something that I saw on Treasure Books. I don't know if anybody follows her, but she's got a YouTube channel and she does paper crafts. I did, Callie. I did. And you know what? I haven't looked at it since. I haven't even opened it yet. When did I get it? I got it Friday. I've been busy, but I will. I promise. Now I'm just gonna cut these corners off, going from where the score marks kind of cross there. Messing with paper. Oh my gosh, I know. Isn't she amazing? She is amazing. Playing with paper relaxes me, guys. Like, it really does. I have gotten to where I can hardly stand. Like, in the evenings, I mess with paper. I forgot to do one little step right here. Where those meet, I'm just putting dots there where they intersect with the spine. Like, I just can't, I do it to wind down. I do it to have fun. So I have about a gazillion different little paper projects. Okay, instead of gluing that, I am going to go ahead and kind of see here. This is just some tea-dyed paper that I just do it in batches, coffee, tea, whatever you want. One thing I learned from Treasure Books last time I did this, and everybody might know this. Everybody that does paper might know this. I didn't know this. But you know how coffee and tea is very acidic. If you sprinkle baking soda into your coffee or tea that you're dyeing paper with, if you do that, it it neutralizes it. You know how everything's acid free? It takes the acid down. I was like, what? So it didn't affect anything as far as, you know, the color of the paper, but it's no longer acidic. It's more alkaline. Hey, Jan, how are you? How are you doing? I'm making me a little book here. I'm just doing this to see how tall my paper is so that I can fold up. Don't really have to score there, but I think it'll be easier if I do. I'm thinking I'm gonna take these little books I've been doing like this and kind of do packs of 3. Like this is be a set of 3. Okay, so that's how high my pocket's gonna be. I might have to trim the edge of this here, but oh, you got to make time for crafting. Everybody has to make time for crafting. This creative course collab that we have, one of the good things about it is that it never goes away. Everybody gets busy, and you know, no matter how long it takes, you've got these 9 amazing courses that you can do in a week, or you can do them in a year. However long, you can take as long as you want, and it never goes away. So I think that's awesome. A lot of the online courses go away after so long. Okay. I just went 1 inch out from the spine on either side and then just drew a line from the point where my pocket line meets my spine line. That makes sense. This is the kind of thing that once you do it once you go through the steps once, you know, it's super easy and you'll not forget it. Cut off this little dovetail. There we go. And then I'm gonna cut, like here's the seam that we scored here at 1/2 inch. I'm gonna go a little bit wider than that, up to that point and out. And I've just gotten to where I don't have I used to have a lot more fear doing, just kind of going for stuff. Now I just kind of, I don't know, like I don't feel like you can really mess anything up. I started out as a furniture painter, and I definitely still paint furniture. I still upcycle things all the time because I have a booth here locally. I kind of learned that when I started that process that, you know, if you have fear of messing things up, it really holds you back. There's not much that you can mess up, you know, in all honesty. It's just paper, it's just paint. And sometimes, and I think I kind of go over this in my course a little bit. I think I messed up on it, and I made a point to leave the mess up in there and kind of try and make it into something else. So I lost the little pin that goes in the end of this glue. And I lost it on the couch. So eventually it's going to be found. I just hope it's not by one of my grandbabies. I took that couch apart too. That couch is the same couch that ate my scoring tool for this. I'm going to glue the tops down. Does anybody have any questions about the course Collab? I feel like sometimes even people that have purchased a course can get a little confused by it. So, I mean, just holler at anybody if you don't understand something, because we can certainly explain it. And like Holly, who was on before me, I also have ADD, and sometimes it just takes somebody saying something a little bit different. You know, you could hear it a lot of times, and then all of a sudden it'll click just because somebody said something a little different. Thanks, Carrie. Yeah, this is Decoupage Queen. This is a scrapbook set. Oh gosh, you know what? Right now I can't even think of how many papers it comes with. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it comes with 10. I think that most of her kits come with 10. Nope, 12. 12 double-sided pages. Oh, I forgot that one of them that I cut up was ephemera, was these tags. Yeah, I don't know. Like I say, I don't do a lot in purple. Sometimes when I paint, when I do orange, I like to put purple and orange together. I like to put purple and green together because I think those color combinations are ones that people don't think of. We've got lots of time. We're going to get to play. Okay. So I'm going to do, this is just paper that I dyed and then I printed. I went to Canva and put some purple designs on it and printed it off. I am going to do, let's see. I think I'll trim down another one of these to make it a page in here. To do an entry, I don't know how many times you can enter. You might only be able to enter once. I'm not honestly sure about that. That's a good question. So anyone can help you but me, apparently. No. If Amanda's on here, she will be able to answer that. Yeah, so I used two different ones of the pages in the book as pages. Does that make sense? So one of the pages is the cover. One page was ephemera, and then 2 pages I used for the book. And then I've got 2 more covers here. So I think this will make a good book page. Just have to trim it down and see. So this is where math comes in. I don't think Amanda must not be on here right now, but she will be able to answer that. I know that you get an extra entry if you share. You comment and share this. So let's see, this is the Sorry, guys. I had to think there for a minute. Don't really want, this one's going to be a short page because I want to be able to use these elements down here. So when you're doing a journal, your pages don't have to be all the same height. Okay. There you go. Amanda's put the answer there, Callie. Well, I've got the link here on the screen, and that will get you an entry. That'll get your name on the wheel. You probably can't click on it because it's on the screen there. Sorry, doing two things at once. But if you can copy from that, that'll get you an entry. I just kind of eyeballed that. Let's see how I do. Pretty good, not bad. Even when you're doing this, because in the journal or the whatever you're making, they're not gonna be like, one side will be on either side of the signature, so it doesn't even matter if they're the same length. Sometimes you can even make it super short on one side, like, let's see, I might do that, and then have a double fold on the other side. So it would be in the signature like that. And then we can fold that like that. And it can either be a tuck spot on either side. Thanks, Amanda. Did you see that, Sheila? Okay, I'm going to stick this in the middle here. Are there any journal makers watching right now? Let me know in the comments. Everybody tell me, what is your craft of choice? Curious about that. What is your craft of choice? This is just other paper that I dyed. It's just plain old copy paper. This I used food coloring. Put a few drops of food coloring in. It already had tea in it. That's kind of neat. I stuck this in my oven because I was over it. You know what I mean? Do you ever start those tasks and then you're like, okay, this started out as fun. Now I'm ready for this to be done, because I had my grandkids, and so I didn't want to have wet paper everywhere. So I took a tablecloth and stuck it over my bed. And one that had this plastic top and the felt bottom, it didn't go through onto my comforter, thank goodness. But yeah, I was over it. So I ended up putting it in the oven. Oh, thanks, Amanda. Thank you. Yeah, I was in the junk journal course, and it was a good time. Good times were had by all. I think that's enough, because this isn't supposed to be like a big, huge signature, I think of it more as like maybe a month planner, maybe like you could do special dates so that it never expired. Like, you know, I have a horrible time with all of my son-in-laws, daughter-in-law. You know, the more grandkids you get, like I used to remember all that stuff. But the bigger my family gets, the more I have to have something telling me when all their birthdays are and everything, because there are, I want to say we're up to 16 of us total now. Oh, if you guys are tuning in and didn't see before, these are the courses. And then the Halloween tutorials, these, if you sign up, you get these for free when you buy this for a certain amount of time. I like this little mushroom, super cute. This is a tablescape. This is a wooden pumpkin. And I have a kit for my project, my sugar skull project, and I think a lot of people have kits available for you to buy. Ooh, what's this? Did I leave a page out? I did. We'll stick it in there too. So yeah, these little books would be good for stuff like that. Just special dates, anniversaries. All of my kids are with their, you know, I have 2 that aren't married, but they've been with their significant others for a while. I'm just using this because it's the same height, and I will be able to use it as a guide for my cover and for this. And I'm just gonna do, let's do 2.5, 4.5, 6.5. Oh, no response emailed for the wait list, Amanda. If you're still in there, again, everybody's stumping me after I open my big mouth and saying I can answer questions. Now I'm just using my marks there. Oh, wait a minute. Pardon my squeaky drawer. No email yet. I'm just using these little clips to help me keep it all together. Because I'm actually going to use my crocodile to make the holes in my cover. Line these up. 1. 2. 3. And I'm actually just going to leave the all in there like that. That'll kind of keep it together too. Okay. Now I'll use my little template here. And I'm going to do the small holes, the 1/8 inch holes. My eyeballs. There it is. I lost it in the writing on the paper. There we go. So you guys, I love my crocodile, and I even have this one right here too. But I'm hard on them. I'm hard on them. I actually broke the big one, and American Crafts, We Are Mimicry, replaced it, sent me a new one. And I am telling you, the second or third time I used it, it broke. I bought this one in between, it broke. It's still functional in most ways, but the part that sets these is what broke on me. So, you know. Oh, I'm way off on that one. We got a hole right in the side of our thing. We had to cover that with something. That's where the ephemera is going to come in. So I have come up with a solution to my woes, because I haven't broke. I mean, you can buy the little kit, the punch kit and everything that does this, but I was like, you know what? That looks an awful lot like. Feel free to laugh at me. I have a screwdriver and a hammer. And I just take the screwdriver and put it in the middle of the eyelet. What time is it? Oh, we still got 12 minutes. Give it a few taps for it to bend it over. And then I flatten it the rest of the way with the hammer. I should have thought about this stage. Okay. There we go. So you can see that they are in. You can see the hole where I messed up right there. And there we have it. We'll get this signature in real quick. It does get the job done. Yes, yes. Amanda and I were talking when the little one broke, and I was like, I could probably say something to them, but they probably think I'm a big liar now that they replaced my big one. And I don't know. I'm probably doing something wrong. I am probably doing something wrong. I would guess it's operator error. Because the little the little sticky out part, it just breaks when I try to set my eyelet. So I don't know. All right, let me get this stitched in really quick. this is the one part of doing these that if I'm going to get frustrated, it's going to be during this. It's going to be during the sewing in of the signatures. Gosh, yeah, I can't believe it that they both broke like that. Crazy. That right there tells you it's probably operator error. Because people, you know, people love them and use them a lot. But I think I will end up probably, and I do not use their brand of eyelets. And that's, you know, I would imagine that that might have something to do with it, or at least they would say it did. Got way too much thread here. Tie that off. Oops. Sorry, Sheila. I didn't mean to put that up there. Yeah, it is like 3 that broke. Yeah. The other, you know, the other stuff with the little thing that you hit, those are like, I don't know, like $10 for that, and then 1,000 eyelets. So I'm gonna go that route. I've only got 7 minutes now. Okay, there we have it. And now what I'll do is start like decorating the outside. So this is a nice little set of 3 books, right? Like that's how I think I'm gonna. Sorry, that's how I think I'm gonna package them. Is that you would get these 3 little books. And like, here is something that I could make a pocket. For the front there. Thanks, Michelle. Can't really tell which is right side up there. And I'm just gonna cut a little half circle out of it. I have some purple ink here. 4 images of various things. Sheila, I will be putting in the name of the next person here, so Amanda can continue to help you. She did say that she saw that you were on the wait list. So one thing that you could do is do like a double pocket. Let's see what other scraps I have over here. I may have used them all. Because I don't want them to all be the same. So I'm thinking I need to find my other half of the page we made. Here it is. See that right there? Looks like a good section. When I got out my homemade eyelet set, I had to take this off. So, like, let's see, which one was it? One of these. I made like another little book inside. And when you have like a long pocket, kind of like this, that would be a good thing to do for that. Okay, I'm down to 3 minutes, guys. I'm going to go ahead and put in my buddy's name here, the page that you will go to next. And I'll give you a hint right now. It's her birthday. There we go. So if you watched Amanda earlier, it didn't tag her though. Thanks, Amanda. So you guys know I'm going to continue to watch everybody that's coming up. We will all be, everybody that can be is going to be on at 7 o'clock Eastern time. And that is when the wheel, she'll spin the wheel, choose a winner. Be fun, fun, fun. I'm just going to do this down on 2 sides here. It did? Okay. Thanks. So yeah, these scrapbook kits are really fun for this because you can do so much. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put this pocket right here. Yeah, I kind of like it offset. All right. Oh, it's time. All right. Thanks, guys. Hop on over there to Kim's page.